Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Pagey here, once again with another video, and it's a week from today where DC Legends of Tomorrow will debut. So in honor of that, I thought I'd show the new trailer, and we'll talk about the trailer as well as what we should expect from the first couple of episodes from this show. But before we get into anything, let's actually watch that trailer.
Can I help you?
Join me in the parking lot.
Tempting, but you're not my type.
Maybe you didn't understand my request.
I got this.
The world doesn't need any of us. We're just a collection of nobodies.
Up until 2 months ago, I was a barista, not some damn winged demigod.
You're just a lost assassin. You're just a pair of good-for-nothing criminals.
Like in the river.
You're a mechanic.
Whoa, auto mechanic. Spaceship.
Time ship. I certainly hope that you won't let me and the world down. Exactly how many knives do you have?
Just saving the world.
DC's Legends of Tomorrow. Series premiere Thursday, January 21st on the CW.
So as you can see from that trailer, it's like a conglomeration of different things. It shows some of the action, some of the humor, some of the tension between the characters, as well as some of the timepieces, which is pretty damn awesome, and it's what we should expect from this show. Now, Legends of Tomorrow will be a bit funnier, have a bit more humor than Arrow does, and also the Flash. Like, they do include humor. The Flash probably more than Arrow. But Legend of Tomorrow, you got to remember that it's a ragtag bunch of people that you usually wouldn't be put together. So it's a random team put together. So there will be like some banter and different stuff like that chucked out in the open throughout a lot of the episodes. But when we do have this banter, because there are like conflicting personalities and stuff, we'll also have that tension between the characters where they will not necessarily agree with each other, which we do see in this trailer and some other trailers for this show. But I think the best thing and the thing we should be looking forward to the most is the time travel aspect of this show. I think that's going to be really the selling point of the show, because if it was just the group fighting in present day, it'd be, oh, well, couldn't they just put this in a crossover episode of The Flash or The Arrow or something like that? And yeah, they could, but because they have that time travel aspect with Rip Hunter, it opens up the show to basically go on for a while. The show will probably get 2 seasons, but I know this show is going to cost a lot of money to produce, so they really need the show to be successful to continue it on, and hopefully people will get behind it. Like Flash and Arrow, people just get straight behind it and try and watch as much of it as they can. Now, the pilot for this episode has 2 parts to it. There's like pilot part 1 and then pilot part 2, so they will obviously be over 2 weeks. So at the end of the first episode, if you're wondering, oh, something wasn't really explained there that should have been explained this episode, it's because the pilot has 2 parts, because really the first episode of this will be like introducing the characters and how Rip Hunter found them and stuff like that. Well, I'm assuming they're going to do that, because really they haven't done it on Flash and Arrow. They've obviously set up the characters, but they haven't introduced how Rip Hunter would meet them. And then they're obviously going to have to go through Vandal Savage probably, and say how Rip Hunter came to know of him in a more detailed aspects. So that's why this pilot needs to be 2 parts, just to flesh everything out, but then also get into some action. Now, when I did my breakdown for like the official trailer that came out about a month or so ago, I think it was, there were a lot of questions saying, well, because I think I brought up like a Flashpoint paradox situation, if like someone changed time, interacting with a younger version of themselves, or even like a relative, that like a distant relative of theirs, would it impact the show? And I'm assuming yes, but I think they're going to find a way where it will happen in that episode. Say Captain Cold talked to his younger self and said, get away from your father, or something along those lines. He would have to go back in time even a bit more to stop himself from doing that, and like resolve the conflict, I guess you could say, that's about to happen. Now, hopefully they don't overdo this, because if they overdo it, it'd be like, oh, well, Captain Cold did this like 2 episodes ago, and now the White Canary is going to do it. Hopefully they don't overdo it, if you know what I mean. But even if they do that, I guess it'd be still pretty cool to watch, like, what would happen if, say, the White Canary told her younger self something, or Captain Cold told his younger self something, or Ray Palmer, etc., 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 if something along those lines happened. It'll also be interesting to see if the Hawks like interact with their previous incarnations of themselves, which I think they will. You think they would, so that'd be pretty cool if that happens. Like if they go back to the 60s and there's like the 60s versions of them there, like, oh, that's really trippy. That'd be pretty awesome to see. But really, I could go on for like 20 minutes of stuff. I'm really excited for this show. But really, what I want to hear is from you guys in the comment section. What you're looking forward to most on this show. Will you be watching it? Because obviously, you got to watch it to support it. Because this show does look like it's going to cost a lot to produce. Obviously, they've said like Jonah Hex is going to be on this show at some point, which opens up the doors to a lot of DC characters which aren't on TV, aren't booked to be in the cinematic universe. So really, DC Legends of Tomorrow has a lot of characters it could use, which is pretty damn awesome as well. But as I said, leave those in the comment section below what you're thinking. If you enjoy the video, leave a like and subscribe for more, including more DC Legends of Tomorrow, which starts exactly a week from now. And yeah, the Flash and the Arrow coming the days before that as well. So let's look forward to that. But I'll catch you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.